Righto Chris, here's your modified Easy Solar. So here's your 24 to 12 converter. So 12 volt connections there. Not sure whether this is going to come separate or together at the moment, but anyway, it's just sitting here as you can see. We can fix that down later. So 24 volt connections come in here. That'll be your 12 volt out. That can go up to your little switch block, etc. This here is a remote control, so you could you know, that's obviously with a little loop on, means permanently on. You could run that off to a master switch somewhere that would turn off all your 12 volt stuff with the flick of one switch. Alternatively, I sometimes have it controlled by the relay contacts in this guy to shut down when your batteries are at 20% or something like that. So that's an option as well. I think I went through some of this before. We've got a main AC input safety switch here, and we've got an AC and transfer contactor. So this will switch between shore power or alternator power. So just on here, excuse the mess. I've got this lead here. That's going to plug into your Phoenix inverter for alternator charging. We've also got this one here. This is your CMS cable. I put a label on that. That's for shore power. So that'll be shore power going in, so that'll plug straight into the back of your CMS shore power plug. And then we've got this guy here, which is labeled AC1 out, so that will go to CMS power points throughout the bus. There's another breaker here called AC2 out. That's the one that you can hardwire your aircon onto, so you'll need a Sparky to obviously do that one up. He's got a spare gland here that he can run the cable in to that safety switch. So they're both safety switches, both double pole, obviously keeping everything compliant. I've put in a PV array circuit breaker as well, so your solar panels will wire in on this hole here through into the bottom of this guy. I've marked them positive and negative so you know which way to get them. Loops out of that switch, down these two wires into these MC4 connectors underneath, and that's your charge controller underneath there. Put in a main battery breaker, so I'll just pop this off now so that you can have a look inside. So let's get that through. So what I've done, main battery cables here, so they're a nice easy connection into the Pylon Tech batteries. You can't mix them up unless you've got really bad colour blindness. So obviously orange is positive, black is negative. That's going through the main on-off switch. So that's on, that's off, and that will then give power to the Multiplus. Here's a main power connection to the MPPT. It's got a fuse there. And then I've put this little guy in here. There's no fuse in that just yet, but there will be a fuse go inside of there, which is protecting the, where is it gone? Down here. So that's the power to your 24 to 12 volt converter. As I said, the solar panels will wire in to the bottom of those connectors there, positive and negative, labelled accordingly. That's about the only thing that you'll need to do. The other wire that's parked here is this green one. That's a main earth wire, so that needs to screw to the bus body somewhere to earth the bus chassis to this. And I think that is probably about everything. I'll give you a spare fuse for this guy, obviously, just so you've got one in your pocket somewhere. And I think that's about all, Chris. Yeah. All right, buddy. I'll flick you the link. Talk to you soon. See ya.